Fans, the NFL is back in Las Vegas with the reimagined Pro Bowl games, and the roster is in your hands. Scan the QR code on the screen to vote now and see your favorite players compete like never before. And a reminder, the NFL returns to Mexico with our Week 11 Monday Night Football matchup in Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers take on DeAndre Hopkins and the Cardinals, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and the ESPN app. Our coverage begins Monday Night Countdown at 6. All right, now time for FanDuel Sportsbook Same Game Parlay. Swagoo, I need some money. I need some Marcus Spears type money. Let's answer these 3 questions to make those people that Marcus Spears money. Let's start with this. Will Joe Burrow pass for over 250 yards on Sunday against the Steelers?
I don't believe so, Phil. I think he'll be under 250 yards. Not in a bad way.
Okay.
Joe Mixon is going to have to carry some of this load out of the backfield. Joe Burrow will be up 200, but under 250.
Okay. How about Justin Fields, whose rushing prop goes up every week? Will he be up over 70 yards this week?
I got to give him over. Look, man, he might have this in one carry based on what we've been watching the last few weeks with Justin Fields being implemented into this run game. And this is the way that the Chicago Bears are explosive offensively and score points. So I'm sure Luke gets it. The offensive coordinator is going to dial up some plays for his legs and expect to see a big one.
He's looking to become the first quarterback ever with back-to-back 100-plus yard rushing games. Final one here, Swagoo. Will A.J. Brown have over 70 receiving yards?
Yeah, A.J. Brown will go over. Last week we saw the Philadelphia Eagles lose. That's number 1. 2, we didn't see A.J. Brown have his dominant performance that he usually have. So this week, they're in trouble against A.J. Brown, babyface.
Right,
he will be over 70 yards.
My wife is already looking for a huge Christmas gift, Swagoo. So I'm going to put the funds we add this weekend to that cause. You've heard our pick.
Yes, sir.
Now you can use those or make your own to build a same-game parlay with FanDuel Sportsbook, America's #1 sportsbook. All right, time now for some Read and React. And can you recall that the XFL is back in February of 2023, and the draft was this week. So notable former players have been assigned their new teams. Since quarterback's are the most important position, they were pre-selected by the league, which includes former Cowboys quarterback Ben DiNucci going to the Seattle Sea Dragons, and former Bengals and Texans quarterback A.J. McCarron, who works with us now at ESPN, going to the St. Louis Battlehawks. Can't wait for this. Always love to have more football come late winter and early spring. Now we go to the Bears and the Falcons. These two teams have very similar offenses this season. They actually rank first and second in design rush percentage, and both rank top 6 in the league in terms of usage of play action. Their quarterbacks outside the pocket most specifically. So, Mina, we turn to you on this one. Which offense do you think prevails here on Sunday?
Oh my God, this is so hard to choose. Not just because both of these offenses have looked good, especially on the ground, but because both of these defenses are terrible in particular at stopping the run. Look, Marcus is dead on about Justin Fields and his rushing ability. I was going to say he runs faster than an actual Bear, but I looked it up and Bears run 30 miles per hour, which, shout out Bears, I didn't recognize your game. But I actually am leaning Falcons in this one just because the Bears defense has traded away so many players. They can't stop anything right now. I think they'll have success on the ground too.
Bears are like 800 pounds. How do they run 30 miles an hour? Let's go to New England as the Jets travel to Foxborough to face the Patriots. No two quarterbacks have struggled under pressure quite like Zach and Mac this season. They not only have the lowest QBRs under pressure in the NFL this season, but are among 3 lowest out of 312 quarterback seasons in the last 10 years, ahead of only Brandon Weeden back in 2013. The last time these two teams met, Zach Wilson went 1 for 14 and threw 3 picks when under duress. RC, what is Wilson facing in this Patriots pass rush?
Well, I tell you what, he going to be under duress again this game because Matthew Judon, leads the league in sacks. I think he's second in pressures to Michael Parsons, and nobody talks about him. Mina has affectionately named him Red Sleeves. Well, he needs to start carrying red balloons because he is terrorizing backfields like Pennywise was terrorizing them little kids when he knew he didn't have no business sticking them big old teeth out of the sewer. Matthew Judon is absolutely going crazy this year. We have to recognize that, and if Zach Wilson thought he was under pressure pressure the first time, he better watch out for Matthew Judon because he's coming again.
So every week, RC, the analogy starts. I know I got to stick with it and ride the wave. And by the end of the analogy, I get it. I pick up what you are putting down. You
make all the sense in the world.
All right, let's stay on that game. These two teams playing for the second time in 3 games, both of them coming off of their bye. We'll pick it. Swagoo, you are first.
I'm taking the Jets 20-17. I believe Zach Wilson will take care of the football. I think this Jets defense may turn the football over. So, yes, I got the Jets. And Mina, Bears are the first original BMBs. So just to let you know, athleticism is not one of our weak points.
Oh, man. This is a really hard game because I think it's going to come down to which quarterback turns the ball over, and that's why I'm going with the Patriots. Because if Matthew Judon is Pennywise, Bill Belichick is the guy in Saw who sets up horrible torture chambers for people, you know he's going to put Zach Wilson in hell in this game. He's going to do some diabolical stuff on the back end. That's why I'm going with New England.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Jets because when I look back at that game, it wasn't that Bill Belichick was doing anything diabolical. It was that Zach Wilson was doing things that were stupid. And so if he makes the smart decision, especially late in the down, if he learns when to give it up, if he takes the football and coddles it like a little baby, like Russ does after he dunks on somebody, I think this team could win. Look at what he did against the Buffalo Bills the following week after the New England Patriots game. That should be his blueprint. Let this defense ball run the football and protect it as well.
You know, it's not often that we have a game that is evenly split here on NFL Live. Yeah. So I am here to make that happen. Give me the Patriots 23-17.
This is a good thing.
Which I think might have been the exact same score when they won the last time. So very original and creative pick there by me. But can't wait. Both of these teams enter the game over 500. The entire AFC East is up over 500. This division, very, very competitive. And speaking of this division, by the way, we're not done here on NFL Live, as should the Bills swap offensive identities with the Browns? Mina and Marcus did. Now she's telling them to run the damn ball. Next here on NFL Live.